Hey, good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick here at StockMarketMentor.com on Monday, August 4th. First of all, just want to give you the heads up. I'm going to be on Cramer's Mad Money in the studio on Thursday. If you guys ever watch that show, you know that this week is Chart Week. They're calling it Chartnado. I've never watched the Sharknado thing because I think the premise is like even dumber than snakes on a plane. At least I get that. But the whole shark thing, not really getting it. But anyway, so I'll be like Fitzpatrick, Chartnado on Thursday, so I hope you'll check that out. And so the chart of the day may be a little sporadic this week because I've got traveling and I got stuff to do, frankly. But here, I want to get to Skyworks. This is it's kind of getting into a parabolic move here on the 50-day moving average. You know, starting to move higher. You can see each, they're like these little stairs. And this one tagged. But these other ones just aren't even getting to the 50-day moving average. So it's kind of making this a little bit tough to buy. What I would suggest doing, though, is this is just really simple. Just use the 50-day moving average as your reference. Hopefully you're already in this stock. If you're not, go ahead and buy some if you want to. It's not at the greatest buy point because in buying right now, what you're saying is this box is never going to be penetrated. I mean, the stock is just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. And it may do that. But this is really what you're cutting off is this part of the box right there. You're just assuming that the stock's never going to come in here. I'm trying to stay between the lines because I never did when I was in grammar school. Anyway, so this is really what you're saying. I don't really think that's going to happen. So what I would suggest doing is watch the stock. If it pulls back to, say, 50, something like that, that's when you want to go ahead and take the stock. Go ahead and start a position. Hopefully you're already long. And if you are long, I would just say protect profits. At this point, frankly, you look at this, it's kind of tough to say, well, I think I'll buy more and add to my position. If you've already got a full position, then you want to be the one that's watching this to sell. Different directions, I know, like I'm saying, like, hey, if you want to, I'm not telling you to, if you want to build a position, you start looking for it right around 50 bucks. If you are already long, and you have a nice profit here, don't tolerate more of a pullback than, say, 48 bucks below the 50-day moving average. Those are instructions for buyers or sellers. I think they're going to work for you. All right, members, over to the strategy session. I got a lot to say, kind of about an intraday trade and price line, too.